Hello YouTube, this is Collector513 with another collection video. This is a collection video of my 2003 video games that were released in the year 2003. Year before my dad was booted out my family. It's a crazy year. I was growing up as a teenager and enjoying the life of Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. I remember, I remember that year vividly. It was an amazing year. Music and video games, just wow. So, this is A to Z. I have Xbox, PS2, and GameCube games to share. So, let's get started. I have a lot of games to get through. I have a little over 100 to get through for the year 2003. Let's get started, you all. Starting with All-Star Baseball, 2004. Auto Modelista. Thought this was really cool for a cel-shaded racing game. This is really cool. That's how it looks. Auto Modelista was really cool. Backyard Wrestling, don't try this at home. This was fun. I really enjoyed this game. Batman Dark Tomorrow. And majority of these are, all of these are CIB except for probably like 2 of them. I love my CIB games. I take very good care of my games and keep the books. One of them I don't know. I want to explain why. I know exactly which game that is. Big Mother Truckers. Black and Bruised. Just so you can believe me, I do have. I told you. I keep my books. I'm a very strict gamer when it comes to this. Bloody Roar 4. I enjoyed all of these. Brute Force. Chaos Legion. Clock Tower 3. This was really fun. I loved the game. Loved it. Crash Nitro Kart. Crimson Skies. Def Jam Vendetta on the PS2. D-Mob. Def Jam Vendetta again on the GameCube. Devil May Cry 2. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. And that's a case. Rainbow color case. Dynasty Warriors 3. Extreme Legends. We got Lubu on the front there. Like I said, this was an awesome year, awesome games being released. Dynasty Warriors 4 for the PS2. Dynasty Warriors 4 for the Xbox. Enter the Matrix. And this is a cool case art as well. ESPN NHL Hockey. This is 2K4. And the game here was strictly online. You need a network adapter to play this. Yeah, back then you couldn't just jump on Wi-Fi and play online games. Back then you needed an adapter to play online. And you had to deal with dial-up internet. For those youngsters who have no idea what that is. That requires online adventures. This game here, it tells you on the front. Online broadband network needed. Yeah, this game was strictly online. Yep, it tells you, yep, strictly online. F-Zero GX. This here was my favorite F-Zero game out of all the F-Zero games that came out. This one here is my favorite one. I feel the GameCube outdid themselves. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. This here is my favorite Fatal Frame game out of all of the Fatal Frames. And yes, it is CIB. It is so hard trying to, oh my goodness, forget it. I tried to show the book and that is not happening with one hand. That is not happening. Final Fantasy X2. A lot of people didn't like this game, but I liked it. I loved it. Riku, Yuna, and Pain. I loved this game. I have quite a few PC games. Final Fantasy 11 PC. The only Gameplay Advance game I have from this year to show, Finding Nemo. Gameplay Advance, for those who have no idea what a Gameplay Advance is, that's what it looks like. As if we got our DS's and our Switches and our PS Vitas. This is what we had. We were building up to what we have now. Ford Racing 2. Freedom Fighters. The Getaway. This here was a really fun game. I thought it was a GTA clone, but it has its own formula. It is an amazing game. I love that one and Black Monday. The Grand Theft Auto Collection. This has all the GZAs in it. As you can see, GTA 1, 2 in London, 1969. It's a collector set. Here they all go. The Grand Theft Auto that came out on PS1. This is part of a double pack that came out for Xbox. The Grand Theft Auto 3, the Xbox Collection. And this is the other part of the Xbox Grand Theft Auto Collection. I don't have the artwork and everything to it, but yeah, there it is. Guilty Gear X2. I'm not a huge fan of Guilty Gear. This is literally the only Guilty Gear game I have. There are so many of them out. But I don't know. I'm more of a Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken guy. Dead or Alive, I'm more into those. The Hobbit, the prelude to Lord of the Rings. Hunter the Reckoning, Wayward. This here's a tabletop action adventure game. Show you what this looks like. This was really fun back in the day. Really fun. Those are all the characters that are in the game. You can choose your character. It's a fun game. I love the Hunter games. They're amazing. Ikaruga. This here I think is pretty expensive. But I have it CIB. Yeah. The disc and everything is in great condition. Ikaruga. This here is a shooter. That's what it'll look like on the GameCube. Thought that was amazing on the GameCube. The GameCube just, well, was an underrated console. Underrated console. Such an amazing console, man. Amazing games. Jag 2. Jam Pack, Summer 2003. It says NBA Street Volume 2, War of Monsters, which I do not have. I don't know what that is. I do not play those type of games, and I don't know what that is. Apparently, they tell you down here all the games that are featured, that must be ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Why couldn't I guess that? I have all the ATVs. Why couldn't I guess that? Come on, John. You have the game. Kill Switch. This is a sealed copy, which I still played and downloaded. A sealed copy of King of Fighters 2000 and 2001. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I love this game. Such a fun game. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. These games were complete masterpieces. Two Towers, this one, masterpiece. I love the crap out of those games. Oh my god, they were amazing. Just everything about them. They were perfect. Lethal Skies 2. It's an aerial combat game. For those who like aerial combat games. Mace Griffin, Bounty Hunter. This here is a game a lot of people didn't know of. This was okay. Yeah, if you have no idea what it is, what it looks like, there you go. There's Mace Griffin. It was a first person shooter. It was okay. It was okay. Madden 2004 for the PS2. Madden 2004 again for the Microsoft Xbox. This game was banned in a lot of countries. Manhunt. And this is CIB. Beautiful case. Yes. And all my discs are like new condition. I take very good care of all my games. I do. I really do. I did back then when I was growing up. I cleaned them with alcohol. I never put them in other cases. I never left them in the consoles. I never let them sit. Now I had them sitting out. Never. I took care of all my games. Mario Kart Double Dash. Max Payne 2, the fall of Max Payne. I thought this was so amazing. I remember the day my mom bought this for me. I played the crap out of this game. Oh my god, look at those graphics for PS2. Yeah, Rockstar really did, I mean, they did a number. Rockstar wasn't on to play with during the PS2 era. There were nothing to play with. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before Call of Duty, we had this. We have Medal of Honor. This here is, you know, they pretty much paved the way for what Call of Duty is now. It is, you know, back in the day, old war games. This here is Pearl Harbor. Or, excuse me, yeah, I think it is Pearl Harbor. Those are the Pearl Harbor incidents. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. If you're wondering what is the difference between this and Metal Gear, there you go. Give you time to read that. This here tells you exactly why this is different. Move my finger down here. Let you all read this. Give you time to read that. Pause it. Read it. It tells you everything for those out there who are interested in Metal Gear games. There you go. Substance. And that's also on Xbox. Midnight Club 2. Midway Arcade Treasures. This is what it has on it. I'll turn it to the back. That way you can see what this has on it. Pause the screen. There you go. Midway Arcade Treasures. You can enjoy all those old games on the PS2. Mojo. This was hard. Harder than crap. It's a puzzle game. Show what it looks like with those unfamiliar. There you go. That's what Mojo looks like. You play with a little ball. It is no joke. Hard. It gets hard. Now Scarred Thunder 2004. NBA Inside Drive 2004. This is the last Inside Drive released for the original Xbox. And let me show you what these looked like back in the day. They actually looked really good. They look good. Look at that. Look at Shaq doing his thing. Man, I felt they did good. You know, visually they did good. This is a custom. Oh God, my custom made case. I made this for NBA Live 2004. I have to remake. I have to buy a copy of this. Didn't I already buy a copy of this? I think I grabbed the wrong one. I think I already bought a copy of that. Because those are cheap. EA Sports games, they're cheap. They're cheapest out there. NBA Shootout 2004. And maybe we're at the wrong one. Just sworn about that. NBA Street Volume 2. This here is my favorite Street out of all of the NBA Street games. There's 4 of them out on the consoles and 1 of them on the PSP. NBA Street Volume 2 for the Microsoft Xbox. PN03, which stands for product number 3 for the GameCube. This here was visually awesome as well. For those who remember this game, there you go. This game was bad as hell. This game was bad. I love this game. It was a bad game, man. It was a bad game. Bad to the bone. Primal. This here was interesting. Very interesting. It was a cool game too. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Aura Racing Evolution. This here is part of the Ridge Racer series. This here came out after Ridge Racer 5. Yeah. I loved all of these. Ratchet and Clank. Going Commando. Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. And yes, these are very sought after right now by Resident Evil collectors. And it is CIB. Leon, Claire, Sherry. The front for the RPD. It's crazy seeing that in a Resident Evil Requiem, seeing how it looks now. Wow. Yep, good old Resident Evil. I miss those days. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. This here is CIB as well. Joe Valentine, Nemesis, Carlos. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Now this is one of the games to where my manual is actually missing. I had the manual. I had it. This is the most expensive one out of all the Resident Evil games. I'm pissed. I have to rebuy the manual. Yeah, the manuals are expensive. So I have to rebuy it and it just pop it in there. I think maybe I took it out, read it, left it somewhere at this time. I probably could have left it at my aunt's house. Because at that time I was staying with her. And I had all these games over there. NCAA Final Four. I had my PS2, my Xbox, and my GameCube. All over there. NCAA Final Four 2004. NCAA football 2004. NCAA March Madness 2004. I think that's Carmelo Anthony on the front. My favorite one on the PS2. Need for Speed Underground. Oh, I love this game. Such an awesome game. I mean, all the Need for Speeds are amazing. I'm a huge Need for Speed fan, as you can obviously see. As for those who like Need for Speed, I have videos showing all of the games. The only one I'm missing is in Nitro for Wii. I did not know anything about Nitro, or else I would have been bought it. NFL Game Day 2004. Yeah, I would have been bought Nitro. But I do have all the Need for Speeds. On the PS1, PS2, PS3, 4, and 5, and the Vita, and the PSP. I got them all. For those who like Need for Speed, check that video out, please. NHL 2004. For those who enjoy Need for Speed, I have all of them. Except Nitro for the Wii. I knew nothing about NHL Hits Pro. Now that I know about it, I'm going to get it. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Why is this not with the other Resident Evil games? I must have messed up with the order. Return to Castle Wolfenstein Operation Resurrection. I am not big into Castlevania games. Or excuse me, Wolfenstein games. I'm not big into them. That's why I don't have many of them. Rogue Ops. This here was not bad. And you were wondering, what is this? I know a lot of people don't even know about it. There you go. She's a female Splinter Cell. Silent Hill 3. This here is my favorite Silent Hill besides Silent Hill 2. And yes, it is CIB. I take very good care of of my games, so it's beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. Those games are going for a lot of money now, but I'm glad I kept them and paid cheap for them when they came out. The Sims. These were PC games, but were ported to Xbox, PS2, and GameCube, and later released on newer consoles. The Sims is busting out. SOCOM, U.S. and Navy SEALs. This is another one that is online. This here blew everyone's mind. Like, wow. SOCOM back in the day. This here paid, and this here also paved the way for what? Well, it's very technical. Very technical. You didn't get, same with Spec Ops. You couldn't just run in and shoot. You had to really plan out everything. Spec Ops is like that. Rainbow Six is like that. SOCOM is like that. There are a few war games that are very, very technical. And those are it. Soul Calibur 2. I do need the GameCube version with Link. As I have the PS2 and I have the Xbox versions of these, but I need the GameCube version. That way I have them all. These are collector pieces now. It'd be nice to have them. Space Channel 5 Special Edition. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Stealth Action Redefined. Spy Hunter 2. SSX 3 for the PS2. SSX 3 for the Xbox. Summer Heat Beach Volleyball. At this time, I was more into Outlaw Volleyball and Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. This is what this looks like. Yeah, this wasn't, in my opinion, touching Dead or Alive Volleyball. I wasn't touching it. Wish I had that. Super Trucks Racing. Tailfing Fist of the Lotus. This here is a fighting game. For those unfamiliar with it, that's what it looks like. Yeah, this was really, really cool visually on the Xbox at that time. Very cool game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. For the Xbox. Tiger Woods, PGA Tour, 2004. Time Crisis 3. Tokyo Extreme Racer 3. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Island Thunder Squad Base Jungle Warfare. This here was another technical war game. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3 Squad Base Counter Terror. Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. This was the very first Tomb Raider game I ever played on the PS2. That's what she used to look like back in the PS2 days. I know a lot of younger gamers are used to playing the newer Tomb Raiders, but that is kind of, she didn't come from that. She actually came from the PS1. But she was moved to the PS2, and we were amazed at how the graphics got better. Thug. This game is called Thug. Thug. Top Spin. True Crime. Streets of LA. True Crime again. Streets of LA on the PS2. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. WWE SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain. I think that, in my opinion, is the best one. So amazing. X2 Wolverine's Revenge. This was another game that was visually awesome. Man, the graphics are amazing. Xenosaga. I am not going to pronounce. Heavens no. That is for you German people out there, German watchers, who can pronounce that. I can't say it. 13. And last but not least, for the year 2003, this is a long video. It's almost 40 minutes. Zone of Enders 2, the second runner. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is my 2003 video game collection. Wow, there was a lot of games. It was over 100 games. Other videos would be just as long. I have a lot of games to get through. More GameCube, more PS2, and more PC, Xbox. I have a lot. So, my next year will be games released in 2004. So that will be my next video. So, thank you all. Thank you very much for viewing. And I hope you'll have a very good week coming in. Today is Monday here in Ohio. I don't know what is the time zone in other countries or other states, but right now it's nighttime in Ohio. So getting ready for work tomorrow. Actually, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'll be going to work. So I thank you all for viewing. My next video will be of my 2004 games released in the year 2004. Thank you all for viewing. Collector 513 out.